Yo, what's up YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of Prominence 2 Necromancer style. So we got our weapons, and now we have to get something to actually summon with this. We have to go find scrolls. Our best bet's going to be bastions in the Nether and chests. So lots of running around doing that, but that's not what I'm going to do this episode, because I need to prep to be able to do that, because the last bastion just destroyed me. So what are we thinking about doing? Well, I like this base. I like this area. It's very nice. It's close to a bunch of other things. We have a jungle temple, another jungle temple way over here on the map. I haven't even really looked around the area all that much, but I do like where we're at right now in this location, my old death. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna use this as a template. And it already is kind of a semicircle area here. From here all the way out around, kind of this little area right here, this little circle, we're going to make a giant castle. And we're going to start building this and kind of connecting up everything. So I'm going to build it out of a lot of stone. Something easy to get. Just going to tear all this stuff down, destroy a bunch of this area, and kind of open up into this big... It's not going to be quite a castle as much as it is like the rook on a chessboard, so like a corner piece, the big round circular tower thing. That's what we're going to try to make right here. Maybe a little bit more than just that. Maybe make it a little pointy at the top, make it castle style. And then that's what we're going to fill up right here. So that's what we're going to be doing this episode. And we're going to be getting villagers ready, things like that. But you're going to see a time-lapse progression of me building as soon as I get, well, all of this resources taken care of, because we're gonna need a ton. We're gonna mostly make it out of brick stone here, and go from there. And we'll still probably leave our portal right here. It'll be inside the tower, and it'll also act as, like, if you're thinking a fantasy world, a good lookout for the sea, be able to, you know, attack people who are coming through the sea. And it's a good vantage point. We'll be up top, nice and high, with the hill on the back of us. So I think that'll come out pretty nicely. That's the goal right there. So that's the goal for now. We're obviously going to get prepped, because we do need to go to the Nether. We do need to actually get this usable. I went play in creative with some of the summons, and it's probably going to be tough, honestly, to fight. Especially the first boss we're going to tackle, the Nightlick. He flies. He honestly is probably going to dodge most of my stuff. I am undecided if I get to use crossbows. We used them last playthrough. I'm thinking for maybe range people we use maybe magic, but I kind of don't want to go away from our ability of the Necromancer style. I will say though that in the Necromancer style stuff, there is the Soul Crusher, which is used to get mana. So you get 20 mana per mob kill, 30 per player kill, and 50 per boss. So it is a way for you to actively get mana. So it is a play style that's in this. I just don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I want to go that route. I don't know if this Soul Crusher is actually a wand or more. I think it's just a mace, and we'd have to unlock spells to use using our spell book here. So I'm kind of torn on that, because I do want to try to stick to the Necromancer stuff as much as I can without going outside of that. I think that would be really cool, which would mean we'd need a flying pet to use with the scythe. Even with the archers, which is one of the summons, I don't think they'll shoot the Nightlick, just because he'll be too far away. Like that Titan is literally an iron golem, and if you summon two of them, they start fighting each other. It's not the greatest setup. There's probably a better way to make Necromancer on here, which I feel like they're looking into, because there are some Necromancer books. At least it looks that way on Artifact. So it might upgrade. If you've seen the Hightail Necromancer stuff, I think that's more the route it should probably end up trying to go. I like the staff and the scythe and the soul power, but maybe making the abilities a little bit more cohesive. But we'll see, we'll see. But I'm gonna go gather resources, and then we'll do a time lapse. Yo, what's up guys? We are back and we got the layout. As you can tell, I drew this as much as I could by hand. It is a ugly circle. It's not symmetrical whatsoever. It's quite ugly. It's close enough. I wanted to keep kind of this pathway thing going, and that kind of failed. And I wanted to keep it going this way, so I might adjust just a little bit and cut this off and extend it here. So I kind of want these paths to stay centered, so I might switch that up. But we did cut out everything below, and I'm gonna finish taking all this out in probably a time lapse. But I don't know if you saw, but I was using a blackstone at the bottom, and we're going to keep doing that. We are going to clear out the rest of this, build up a little bit, and kind of have our paths set up. And we'll come back, because that's a guy up there. But yeah, we'll come back, we'll talk about the process as we go along. And let's see how it comes out. That's such a terrible circle. Well, we'll make it do. Alright guys, we are back. I've been working on the base. And this is the entrance. So I've used this mossy blackstone to kind of get a little stairwell going. Out of the water, I have a vision of maybe like ships coming in. And then from the ship, they can just walk along. And we also have this weeping blackstone, which I like. We should kind of have more of a lava effect, but it is cool enough. Then we have these soul infused blackstone bricks with these cracked ones. I love the cracked ones. If it blinked slower and maybe not in sync, I would love it more. Honestly, if these were redstone reactive, this would be insane, because you could make some really cool arts with it. Then we have spiral gilded stone right here, and then flat gilded tiles right here. Went through the bastion, found a couple pieces of gilded blackstone, and made that. I want to incorporate that into the floor. I am honestly not sure if I want to go all of spiral style, because they would connect. So like that piece would meet that piece, so it'd make a cool little floor design. Or if we go like shattered little pieces, because this looks like it's like breaking or seeping through as the floor. And then you saw my makeshift gate. I don't know, so I like the tile walls. There's blackstone versions of this stalactite. I couldn't find it. We need to go find a basalt delta for us to make that. And this needs to be higher and maybe wider. And then I have these corner pieces right here. And I don't know which way I like best. I think that way. I was feeling this way a little bit, but I'm not anymore. How do I... Well, all of this is too low. I think it needs to be higher. It might need to be wider. Let's just try that now. And the way I have it done, I might need to take out this wall. And this wall. If I do that, means I'd have to be here. I wonder what it looks like one more bigger. That big. Do I like the thickness difference though? That looks pretty good. I wish Blackstone, I think, is going to be better, or even if they had some red. How do you spell this? I must have spelled it wrong. Are you stalactite? Alright. Ooh. A netherrack one? Netherrack won't fit though. Glowstone could be cool. Bone. I don't think bone will be good. Glowstone could be cool. Where do I find it? Alright, it appears glowstone, the stalactites, are in the netherrack swamp. Oh yeah, we did these stairs too. Need to finish them. Let's go sleep and then we'll go check out if there's a map to some glowstone stalactites, because that could be pretty cool. Alright, we took a look around. We could not find any. Well, that's unfortunate. Hello, sir. Nice. 11. We went self-healing 10%. Alright. Get some lethality. So this up here we're gonna just destroy. We're gonna focus on the path that I've laid out. Like I was saying earlier, I wanted to match the road that they already have built in here. I kind of want to mimic that, although the 5 wide door does look pretty good. It's missing something though. We gotta figure that out. It's just not quite right. Do you know what I mean? I feel like it's just off. Needs something at the top, but I don't know what. I do not know what. I'm curious to see what the glowstone, because if it glows, that'd be really cool actually. And then I don't know what other soul blocks they have. Soulfire stain block. Okay, that's interesting. Soul lamp. No, I don't think that would look good up there. Not much in the ways of lamps. Maybe the circle lamp would be an interesting thing up there. Well, that could be interesting. I wonder if I can turn it back. Oh, I can. That's actually really convenient. Tube? No, not quite. The circle one could work. Oh, I tamed this guy. So I got a new bird and a big lizard. Directionality matter. Okay. Let's do the fly through. Look in. Disappear. Yeah, it's okay. I wonder if I can shoot through that thing with an arrow. Probably not. That's okay. That's, we'll live with that for now. Alright, let's get the walk-up view of the base entrance. Across the pond. I think it's all we can do for now. There are some other things I would like to do, but I don't think I have the ability to do it. Let's go and take a look. We'll talk about some of the things I would like to have done differently. Let's see. And turn around. Alright, so far so good. I like it. I forgot I can walk on water when I'm sprinting. I like the look of this. Obviously there's some more to it I would like. Let's free cam that. I like the soul braziers, the lantern better. I'm thinking I need to change these out for something else. I don't know what though. This is not done. This needs something extra. But I do like this doorway more. I want to try these soul braziers, but I don't have any corruption. At least I don't see I have any corruption, which is crazy. I thought I had a bunch, but you know, I spent a lot of time breaking all of this stuff down, setting this up, and it's still got a lot to go. Because I'm going to cut through the wall here. I think, or should I? I think I will. I think I'm going to cut through most of the wall and go up in blackstone. I could follow the path of the wall, but I don't think I should. So that means I have a lot to cut out, including this entire building right here, basically. Just going to demolish that. That's not going to be part of it. I'm going to demolish this one. This, I think, can stay. Yeah, that might stay. And then this one is going to get demolished as well. So we still got a lot to do base-wise. And that's a lot to build up and take out. That house, I would like to keep it. Would like to keep it somehow. Or I could get rid of it and make that my nether room, which would make sense to me. So I might do that instead. What's up, buddy? Can't ride you, I don't have a saddle. Alright. Well, more of a building episode, and it doesn't feel like I got that much done. I probably especially to you, but mining blackstone when you don't have like a setup pickaxe takes forever. Building all of this takes forever, especially when I was just unsuccessfully trying to create a circle. So a lot of felling on my part, but I love the way this turned out. Like, that looks so cool. Let me grab my scythe. So I think that looks really cool. Especially as the light's going down, trying to make a Necromancer fortress here. But yeah, I think that's it for this episode. Sorry, it was more of a buildy one. Next episode might be more buildy. I think villager trading is next on the cards, unfortunately, because we need to gear up, honestly. If we want to go searching for these tomes so we can actually be a necromancer, we got to go find some, which is bastion raiding and traversing the nether, which we saw some lava strider guys, so we're gonna have to get on that. Back to what I was saying. So we're gonna have to get on that, traversing the nether a little quicker and easier, and then just going through the bastions. That means we need waypoints, we need ender pearls, we got a lot to work on, and that's all coming in the next episode. So hopefully we can get some villager trading done, and then that means with villager trading we can finally gear up and go get some tomes for our necromancy. But that's it in this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, have a good one.